It's base building time! It took a while, but it's finally time to start this monstrosity of a build. Well, to be honest, on stream it probably took me like a couple of days after I was done with the raid farm to start on this, but in YouTube time there is like 2 or 3 months gap in between. A bit slow with editing, huh? Well, anyway, it's probably obvious by now that a starting base isn't really necessary, considering I'm in full diamond and have a couple of light shots as well. And thanks to our raid, I have a decent supply of totems. I don't think I'll ever run out of these, to be honest. But now, let's go on with the journey of how I ended up with building the base you've most likely already seen in the thumbnail. Also, like and subscribe with the bell if you enjoy my content. I appreciate it. Overall, the idea of the build came from 3 different enemies that I've seen around that time. Darling in the Franks, Shadow's House, and Verdant. They all contributed to it to some extent, but the main theme was basically to build up a facility where various people live together, experiments are held in order to advance technology, and all that sort of things. And what's a better area for such a build than inside of a mountain? So I searched through the map till I found the perfect location. And funnily enough, it was even more perfect than I originally expected. But let's not run that far ahead. Before I could even think of getting to these mountains, I had to get my hands on a couple of beacons. It was roughly 200,000 blocks I needed to mine out, so I'd rather would have done it with haste 2 to save a lot of time. Getting the skulls wasn't too big of a deal honestly, even though I was doing it manually. I also tried to mess around with the Wither and get some Wither roses by just summoning it in the middle of the end, but it really didn't work out as I expected. After getting the beacons, I also decided to try to get my hands on netherite tools and armor to further protect myself. I wanted to do it with a boar to make it easier, and sadly, it didn't really go well, as you can see. But I got enough debris to upgrade most of my gear. So with all this preparation done, I was finally ready to get started. Well, at least with mining into the mountain and settling down there. I didn't have any blocks of what I actually needed to build up the interior, which was mainly quartz, snow, and sea lanterns. So for now I just moved in with the villagers, and I don't even want to get started on how annoying that was this time around. And then it was time to make a guardian farm. Since I've built one of these before, I knew it wasn't going to be too hard. Here's the actual design, by the way, credits to Logical Geek Boy once again. The location I chose was literally next to my raid farm. I figured that it's really convenient to have so close to each other, but far away enough so that they don't bother each other. Not gonna lie, I was a bit scared of building in hardcore mode, because the last time I built this in survival, I died like 5 times in the process. So just to make sure I had extra protection, I farmed out 2 more beacons for resistance and heal. Ah, there he is. Wait, is the other one above? Wow. I've never seen this before. But hey. Aw. Another 5 minutes of suffering. Great. Resistance. Mate. Oh, I have this thing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, sure, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, you guys are painful. It's not even that like they hurt much, it's just they are annoying. Like this way I don't need to stop to eat. Because like overall I don't need hunger for any of these actions. Thankfully I believe this is the only actually painful farm to build. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. Oh yeah, I definitely won't need all of it. They're just so good at finding that one convenient spot where they can just hit me no matter where I go. That's a good way to check if I've done everything correctly. Okay. That's annoying. And then I can slowly start decorating the ceiling. I'm pretty sure that I will need to spend some time just killing skeletons left and right, because I actually need a quite huge amount of bone blocks, even for the ceiling. Yay! It's so clean. So yeah, that's something that I will need to do. Oh yeah, and I will also make the portal here probably. Like actually next to the elevator or something like that. And the path that leads there. I'm pretty sure that this was a complete coincidence, but I can see that this lines up perfectly for that. It would be even better if it would be facing this way, but unfortunately the farm is actually directional, so I couldn't do that. Or at least I wasn't really paying attention to it to actually do it. But yeah. I believe the phantoms can't attack me if I'm like this. The good thing about this farm is that it only took like 4 hours of AFK time here to get the amount of lanterns that I needed. So I headed back to the base area and started mining stone like crazy. On the side, I also started breeding villagers to get around 20 masons. Reason for that is that I decided that I wanted to get all the quartz and terracotta I need through trading. And also because I was getting so much stone that I decided to just sell all of it to them. I also wanted to do a real raid here for fun, which didn't end too well. But I have a separate video for that, so you can check it out in the top right corner if you want. I guess this is like one really nice upside of playing Minecraft, that slowly you just learn how to draw pixelated circles. Whether if it's useful or not, I'm not sure, but it's definitely fun to do. So, I'm actually curious about like at what point I will actually stop collecting all the ores as like in ore form. Because I'm somewhat of a hoarder when it comes to that, but there aren't that many situations where I would actually use them. So I'm really not sure, but I have a feeling that I will end up with more than a couple of shulkers full of it. Especially for like iron, gold and such. Because now that we have like the raw form for these, I also kind of want to get my hands on those in like larger quantities. Leave one free. Oh, come on. Seems like it will be barely enough to do this corner. Well, can't really say corner, but like this section rather. And then here comes the diorite, so we won't touch that at all. Oh, that's a bummer. I love directional blocks. But yeah, looks really nice, I have to say. Like, I don't see any issues at the moment. But it's also kind of hard to notice these things now. What? Oh, that's a priest. Oh, come on. There we go. What the? Oh. Great. I guess I can only hope that another one will spawn inside there. Okay. This is snow. This is quartz. Let's continue here. At least I can't place these ones the wrong way. Definitely helps a lot. Yay! Pretty good. I guess it's time to start mining again. I can safely say, even with haste 2, this is still a really slow progress. But seeing how the ceiling came together after all this work, I was really happy with myself. Not the fanciest looking, but hey, it was mine, and I liked it. But the best part came right after this, because I needed snow. Like, a lot of it. And sadly, as far as I know, this is the only way of doing it. And even though I don't have any recording of it, because it was that boring, I can tell you, farming out 4 double chests of snow blocks is painfully slow. But it had to be done. Every day, I kept trading away stone for quartz and terracotta, visit the raid farm to get emeralds. It was a really heavy grind. But once I had everything ready, I could finally progress with the rest of the build. And I believe this is how the door looks like. I can't actually remember. Eh. But yeah, that's something that I can just change a little bit later on. No big deal, really. Ah, definitely like the looks of it. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 6. But yeah, slowly it's all coming together, which feels really great, honestly. Just the fact that soon I will actually need to go back to the design board and start like making the rest of the build. Which is still quite a lot, because the thing is that even from the decorative side I still have a lot to do. And I also need to want to place a couple of farms inside of this, which will also take some time to design perfectly, so that it's functional as well as nice looking. Yay, the place is all getting together. Definitely satisfying to see. But it will definitely be better once I'm actually done with all of this, because the middle is still so ugly. Wait, what? Oh, now I can't get out. Hmm. Okay, so in theory, this is it. Right? Yay. Yay, the last couple blocks. I don't know why I placed that down. I got so excited that I misplaced the block. Yay. And we are done. Now look at that. Again, not the fanciest, but I love it. And we finally stopped being homeless and have a proper base to start building things in. And before you actually start wondering, like, even see, how is this supposed to be the biggest base ever? My horse barely fits in here. Well, you see, this base isn't nearly done. In fact, I barely even started on it. All this room is essentially the center point of my facility. Its hall, if you will. So this is where things will start getting interesting, as I have many sections that I want to add to this that will make this entire building huge. So make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss out on the journey. I also randomly went to an ancient city while building this all up, because I haven't been in one before and wanted to check how dangerous it is. Probably wasn't the best idea given that this is a hardcore series, but hey, that will be for another video. Hopefully, I'll see you all guys there. Until then, bye bye.